Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. McCarthy off the play fake. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got room.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tua now on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And some room to work. Still on his feet. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On second down, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. McCarthy, third and short yardage. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
To the air with McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right. Now a battle for the football. It's T.J. Hockenson. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after try forthcoming. Going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Tua now on first down.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look, oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Down to the 10.
And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The 2 is going to change things up.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. The two are going to try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is McCarthy. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.